We're going to have a good time. We're going to share some songs. I'll share some stories. Hey, welcome everybody to Sharguin Music, and tonight is made possible by you. So I really appreciate you all being here, and we are going to take our little mini vacation. And a lot of you guys hung out with me on those happy hour Thursdays for a while, and well, it got cold, so we moved inside, and now I got professionals working with me here at Sharguin Music. I don't just have my little one iPhone camera, so we're all plugged in. We're digital, and man, enjoy it with me. Time to get away for a little while. So I wrote this song. I'm going to mix them up for you here tonight. Going to do originals and a few covers. And let me say that the songs I write are not always 100% accurate about my life. But I will say one part of this next song that's accurate is the worst job I ever had was being a roofer down in Miami in the summertime. Oh, there's got to be more to life than this, and I'm sure with this damn virus we're all feeling that way. While I was working on a roof in South Miami, I was sweating for a living, the sun baking me. Started to think there's got to be more to life than this. Well, I headed up the road to Fort Lauderdale, and I sold a little weed, got me thrown in jail. I started to think there's gotta be more to life than this. Gotta be more to life than sweating for a living. More to life than getting less than you're giving. Gotta be more to life than being broken tied. Gotta be more to life than getting hired and fired. Gotta be more to life. There's gotta be more to life. Well, I went straight flipping burgers on the stove, and my girlfriend took my money and she stuck it up her nose. Gotta be more to life. So I carried books at night, carried lumber all day, couldn't find a board stretcher, the guys called my name. Gotta be more to life. Gotta be more to life and sweating for a living. More to life and getting less than you're giving. Gotta be more to life and being broken tied. Gotta be more to life than getting hired and fired. Gotta be more to life. There's gotta be more to life. Tired of working 2 jobs, sometimes 3. By the time I get home, I'll be dead on my feet. Gotta be more to life. Well, I did what they told me, got the house and the job, but sometimes I still get the urge to take off. Gotta be more to life. 'Cause even when things are going right, you still get the urge to just take flight. Gotta be more to life. Gotta be more to life than sweating for a living. More to life than getting less than you're giving. Gotta be more to life than being broken tied. Gotta be more to life than getting hired and fired. Gotta be more to life. There's gotta be more to life. There's gotta be more to life. Gotta be more to life. Yeah, man, gotta be more to life than that. Yeah. We got a small audience, but enthusiastic here today. By the way, if anybody here's work construction, there's a line in that song about the board stretcher. If you're new to construction, the older guys always tell you to go, hey, boy, why don't you go get that log stretcher or that board stretcher? And guys are looking all over the place for them because, of course, they don't exist. But I had heard that story when I was working construction, so when they told me to go get it, I told them to go get it themselves. Hey, man, I can see your comments today, and it is really cool to see some of these people up there. And, hey, man, some of my students are watching, and, man, Bob and Kimberly. Oh, in Arizona, we got folks watching. And, of course, one of my coffee buddies, Teresa, there. Oh, my favorite, Miss Tennant, right? Good to see all you guys. Miss Arter, I hope I'm helping you through your tough times. We all take a minute vacation. We got this beach background here, man. This is where I want to be. For those of y'all that know me, you know every day I wake up in the wintertime, I think about getting to the beach. And I was in Nashville hanging out with my buddy David Taylor, who's from Scotland. And I had the beginnings of this song, and Dave kind of liked it. So we wrote it together. And by the way, if you're looking to record in Nashville, I'm going to plug David Taylor. He's got his little boutique studio down there called The Facility in Nashville. And David gets me, if you get a chance, go and you listen to my stuff on YouTube. Seth Roush, he's Keith Urban's drummer, and Tim Galloway, who's just an awesome guy, played for Little Big Town and other people, and he's on there too. And anyway, you can always check that out. But this is my perfect day, waking up and heading to the beach. It's 10 o'clock, the sun is high in the sky, burning off the dew. Well, I rolled over and the very first thing that I see is a you. Fresh brewed coffee, real maple syrup on my French toast. The tops off the Jeep, the silver bullets in the back, heading out for the coast. A perfect start to a perfect day, that's what I believe. Perfect start to a perfect day. I got everything that I need. Well, I got everything that I need. Next we're on the beach, rubbing on a little lotion, pop the top on a couple of brews. Fall asleep to the sound of the ocean, and the sun decides the day is through. A perfect moment on a perfect day, that's what I believe. A perfect moment on a perfect day. I got everything that I need. Well, I got everything that I need. Grab a blanket and an iPad, watching movies under the stars. Build a fire out of gathered driftwood, and we'll make the night ours. And it's a perfect spot on a perfect day, that's what I believe. Perfect spot on a perfect day. I got everything that I need. Well, I got everything that I need. Oh, let's see what the next line is. It's 10 o'clock, the moon is high in the sky. We bid this day adieu. And I rolled over, and the very last thing that I see is a you. A perfect ending to a perfect day, that's what I believe. A perfect ending to a perfect day. I got everything that I need. Well, I got everything that I need. Yes, I got everything that I need. Perfect day. Oh, nothing like the beach, right, Tennant? OJ, I appreciate the compliment on the hair. By the way, he got very upset once when I cut it short. And good to see you, neighbor. And Mom. Good to see you, Mom. She said it was 60 degrees down at the beach in North Carolina. I think that's where I got my love of the beach from my mom. Plus the Glenn Campbell tapes and the Temptations used to play on our old 8-track. And Paul Simon, my mom. Good musical taste. Here's one I probably heard on the radio growing up. This was originally a Sammy John song. And Eric Church redid it a number of years ago, but Chevy Van. I gave a girl right in my wagon. She crawled in, took control. She was tired, mine was a dragon. And I said, get some sleep and dream of rock and roll. Like a princess she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her head. I woke up and took me by the hand. love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Her young face is that of an angel. Her long legs, tan brown. Better keep your eyes on the road, son. Better slow this vehicle down. Like a princess, she was laid down, moonlight dancing off her head. Woke up and took me by the hand. Gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Put her out in a town that was so small, you could throw a rock from end to end. A dirt road, Main Street, walked off in bare feet. It's a shame I won't be passing through again. Like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her head. Woke up and took me by the hand. Gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Like a princess, she was laid there, moonlight dancing off her head. Woke up and took me by the hand. Gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Like a princess, she was laid there, moonlight dancing off her head. Woke up and took me by the hand. I'm gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Yeah, man. And I'm not forgetting about my brother and my friends in West Virginia. I lived there for 12, 13 years. It was great. Oh, we just got some new folks coming into the studio here. My beautiful daughter and my wife. And my beautiful wife. How you doing there, Mr. East? So, when I lived down in Miami, we used to go to, my brother and I, my dad, sometimes we'd go to a place called Scotty's. And if you've ever been down to Coconut Grove, there's a place called Monty Trainer's. And Monty's is probably more well-known, more of a tourist place. And I like Monty's very much. Matter of fact, many years ago, I saw Bo Diddley towards the end of his career playing there. And we didn't have the money to get in because we didn't have any money back then. My brother and I, we bought a couple of six-packs, and we went and hung out on the docks. And we watched and listened to Bo Diddley and danced and just had a great time. But we would go to Scotty's and hang out and get some conch. If you never had conch, I'd get conch salad. That was usually my favorite, and a cold beer, and watch the boat sailing out there. Hang out with my dad. And my stepmom, Laura. She says her wicked stepmom. Anyway, I messed up my order. That was my mistake. That's all right. I'm going to switch songs here. I'm going to come back to that one in just a second. I'm going to tell you a different story. So my best friend growing up, if he's listening now, I used to go up to his house all the time and talk to his mom. Man, we would just hang out sometimes when I was struggling. And she meant a lot to me, and she got sick. And I was working on a song for her, and I was down in Nashville. And I was having trouble putting this song together. I wanted to do something nice for her. And I was working with my friend Mark Allen Barnett. And Mark Allen's a terrific songwriter. And he's kind of a Nashville legend, one of these guys. You might not have heard of him, but go check his stuff out online. He's got great songs. Too Much Blood in My Alcohol Level and different other ones. I said, man, I'm struggling with this song. And he said, well, tell me what you got. So we started talking. And after a couple hours, we weren't getting anywhere. And he said, "Come on, man, what else can you tell me?" I said, "I don't know what you want to tell you, man. She's my second mom." And he looked up, and then I looked at him, and he said, "That's it. That's going to be our hook right there." So we wrote this song called My Second Mom, and it's all about Mrs. Courbar. And if you go online and look it up on YouTube later, you can see what she looked like. And a wonderful lady, and she's not with us now, but I was able to write this song about her. And actually it was played on WAYZ, locally here. You know WAYZ? My Second Mom. Lived around the corner from where I live, mother of my best friend, and over there was my teenage oasis. She always kept that side door unlocked, and I would come by, no need to knock, and she listened without judgment on a daily basis. Sweetest little woman helped me sort out my life over homemade chicken under the kitchen light, and those were my best times. After all these years, still the ties that bind. You see, family is not always blood. She called me her other son. I tell everyone she's my second mom. A lot of living has passed since then. We still talk and we reminisce, and pretty soon, like so many years ago, and I'd tell her about being a dad, and she'd just smile and I know she was glad. Her love passed on to help fill another home. She had to reach up then to kiss me on the cheek, and I always let her know what she meant to me, because those were my best times. After all these years, still the ties that bind. You see, family is not always blood. She called me her other son. Well, I tell everyone she's my second mom. Those were my best times. After all these years, still the ties that bind. You see, family is not always blood. She called me her other son. Well, I tell everyone she's my second mom. Yes, I tell everyone she's my second Mom. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you, Jimmy Lee. By the way, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Jimmy Lee's playing next week, so I appreciate your comment, and I'm going to tune in for you, man. And maybe we'll get together and do some writing, because I'm always looking for people to write. Writing with other people makes me better. So I was doing that bar on a beach story. So that's the one where I used to play down. Used to hang down, in the Keys. Man, my brain's mush, COVID. Used to hang down in Coconut Grove there at Scotty's. Oh, so I was down in North Carolina taking a run on the beach. And I see this old bar, and I go up to it because I'm thinking, I'll grab a beer. What's it called? Scotty's. I'm thinking, man, does every beach town have a Scotty's? Maybe. It's about hanging out on a bar on a beach. It's what I dream about when I wake up in the morning. I remember the words. Here you go. long old bar they claim it's built from the wood of a sunken ship. Long neck chillin' and a bucket of ice says you're home after your first sip. Maybe it's called Scotty's, maybe it's some other place. If the owner knows you at all, you'll be greeted with a warm embrace. It's just a bar out on the beach. All damn winter it was out of your reach. Now the warm ocean breeze carries your tensions away. For a little while every year, keep your life in your rearview mirror, hanging out, making small talk after the sun drops into the bay. Over the years, some locals have become pretty good friends. Most tourists, they don't go there. There's no AC, just a ceiling fan. And every time that you're here, you're looking for a little house. Maybe, just maybe, you can figure out how to live here all year round. And it's just a bar out on the beach. All damn winter it was out of your reach. Now the warm ocean breeze carries your tensions away. For a little while every year, put your life in your rearview mirror, hanging out, making small talk after the sun drops into the bay. Then a summer squall throws a sucker punch, and everybody's running around. You jump up and you help the staff take the umbrellas down, and the bartender says, thanks, I've got you next round. It's just a bar out on the beach. All damn winter it was out of your reach. Now the warm ocean breeze carries your tensions away. For a little while every year, put your life in your rearview mirror, hanging out, making small talk after the sun drops into the bay. For a little while every year, put your life in your rearview mirror, hanging out, making small talk after the sun drops into the bay. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sandy. I'm glad you liked that song. I don't know if you knew Mystical Bar or not, but thank you, OJ. Diamond Dave. Mike, there's only one Diamond Dave. And we miss him. Here's one. I'll do this one for my daughter at VCU. She always liked this song when I'd sing them songs when they were little. My wife did more of the reading. I did more of the song playing, although I did do some reading. She didn't do any song playing, though, did you? She didn't do any song playing. This is a Jim Croce song, Bad Leroy Brown, and it came on the radio one day, and I said, hey, honey, here's that song you like. And we listened to it. She said, I like when you do it better, Daddy. I thought, oh, nice. South side of Chicago, the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy's only trouble is he's standing about a 6-foot ball. And all the downtown ladies call him Treetop Love, or all the men just call him Sir. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in a Woodang town. Badder than an old King Kong one, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes. and he liked to wear his diamond ring on everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, got an Eldorado too. Got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoes. And he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the Woodang town. Badder than an old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Friday night about a week ago, Leroy was shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Dora, saying, oh, that girl looked nice. And he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy Brown would learn a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the Woodang town. Badder than an old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the Woodang town. Badder than an old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, he's badder than an old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Humming that song today, Rachel. She says she's too young to know this stuff, but it's always cool when the young people, like, I grew up listening to all kinds of music, right? 1940s, 1920s, 1950s. And I'm always real impressed when these young kids listen to music, because good music's good music, right? I mean, if it's Beethoven, if it's George Gershwin, if it's whatever it is, it's good. And good stuff stands the test of time. I think both of my girls, they listen to lots of different kind of music, and I'm real happy to say that. So this one I did. It was about like when you have something to do, like you're getting ready to move or something like that, and you come across a box of old pictures. And instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing, you end up looking at all these old pictures. And this song's been good to me. First time I was down in Nashville, I had to wait almost 5 hours to get on the stage. And I got one song. And if the host liked it, they might invite me back again. And I played the song for Debbie Champion. If you get down to Nashville, go to the Commodore Grill and go to Debbie Champion's Right Around, because she's been doing it longer than anybody. That is the longest running Right Around in Nashville. And Debbie liked this song, and that gave me a lot of confidence, and I appreciate that. And then I sent it in, and I got invited to do America's Got Talent. And so Tom Briner and I got to go up to New York, and we performed this song. And we had a private invite. We didn't have to wait in line or do any of that kind of stuff. And the Talent Scout really liked this song, said it was a good song. So hope you all like it too. Cleaning out the attic not so long ago. Bottom of some boxes I did find some albums and some bags filled with photographs of the two of us in our former lives. The pictures, they remind me of what we used to be. And old pictures, they remind me of all the places that we've seen. And old pictures make me glad for the lost days. And old pictures make me glad to learn things the old way. Learn things the old way. Then I stared hard at the image, looking back at me. A young man was laughing, floating on life's breeze. And in a blink I realized that was 20 years ago. man had no idea what life would lead. Pictures, they remind what we used to be. Old pictures, they remind of all the places that we've seen. Old pictures make me sad for the lost days. Old pictures make me glad we learn things the old way. Learn things the old way. Next thing that I saw, a dark-haired young girl, so full of beauty and of life. And I held that picture close, and a tear welled in my eye. Then a lump filled up my throat. Old pictures, they remind what we used to be. Old pictures, they remind me of all the places that we've seen. Old pictures make me sad for the lost days. Old pictures make me glad to learn things the old way. Learn things the old way. Learn things the old way. Old pictures. Yeah, Melanie, we were on America's Got Talent. I don't think we ever made it to the big show, though. Cool to see some of my students watching. Appreciate that. Tristan, Elsa. Well, my friend Alex is watching, but many years ago I played this song for him, and he asked me to come up to Michigan and play it for his wife and him when they got married. So we call it the wedding song, but the actual name of the song is You Are a Love Song to Me. And this song seems to get a lot of people asking me about it after I play it, like who wrote it, blah, blah. But we call it the wedding song because now 2 or 3 times somebody's heard it and said, can you come play that at my wedding? So that's the reason we give it the wedding song title. But again, it's called You Are a Love Song to Me. And if you're there with your husband, wife, significant other, wife, husband, whatever it is, a little buckle-to-buckle song. Well, I was young, and I was lost, and I was running around, and I didn't know what I wanted till you came around. Even when we met, I didn't know you were for me. Too dumb, too blind, too foolish to see. You are a love song to me. You are the air that I breathe. And I didn't know the man I could be. Oh, till you came along and rescued me. You saw in me things I didn't know. You brought out in me things I couldn't show. Now I see it in you, the sun and the stars. And I can't find the words, but you're in my soul and in my heart. You are a love song to me. You are the air that I breathe. I didn't know the man I could be until you came along and rescued me. Until you came along and rescued me. Thank you. Let's do a fun one here. This is an old blues song here by Slim Harbo. Well, there's a brand new day, and it's going around. Hey, everybody doing it, from the grown-ups down. Don't have to move your head, don't have to move your hand, don't have to move your lips, just shake your hip. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Shake your hips, baby. Well, if you don't know, don't be afraid. Just listen to me. Do what I say. Don't have to move your head. Don't have to move your hand. Don't have to move your lips. Just shake your hip. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Shake your hips, baby. Well, I met a little girl in a country town. She said, what do you know? I said, a Slim Harpo. She didn't move her head, didn't move her hand, didn't move her lips, just shook her hips. Did the hip shake, baby. I did the hip shake, baby. Did the hip shake, baby. Shook her hips, baby. Said, no, ain't that sweet, sweet and easy. Said, no, ain't that sweet, sweet and easy. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Shake your hips, baby. Yeah, a little bluesy song there, right there. I'm gonna do this next song about hanging out at your favorite bar. It's that kind of place. I've worked in a lot of bars over the years, and yeah, regulars come in, man, and you got to know them pretty well, and you got to like a lot of them, and they'd come in, and you knew exactly what they wanted, and chat with them and get to know their lives a little bit. Oh, yeah, we're going to go into a nice little old bar right here for this one. I have to say, a friend of mine down in Nashville, Bruce Birch. Bruce is just a really, really nice man, and he's written songs. He's worked with Chris Stapleton, and he's worked with Loretta Lynn, and all kinds of folks. And Bruce said he really liked this song, and I took that as a huge compliment from a guy that really knows how to write songs. It's called My Kind of Place. And Roy Hall, if you're listening, buddy, I know you said you liked this song. Well, I walked in as the sun goes down. The bartender says, hey, Dave, how you been? And I tell her, I guess I'm living my fate. She says, you can take that as a win. And I smile a bit and I nod toward her. She grins back and she says, what can I do you for? And I say, you're coldest. Beer would be nice. She reaches in the well and grabs some brandy from the ice. Yeah, this is my kind of place. And if you look around on the walls, you'll see pictures of old time famous folks, dollar bills stuck all over the place, cartoons in the bathroom telling dirty jokes. Yeah, this is my kind of place. It's my kind of place where the people know my name. Place you go when you don't feel much like change. New friends wave just to say hi, and if old friends see you down, they'll ask why. Yeah, this is my kind of place. On occasion I drink more than I planned, and I don't worry 'cause I know that I'm in good hands. Someone will take my keys, call a cab, or drive me home for free. Yeah, this is my kind of place. It's my kind of place where the people know my name. The place you go when you don't feel much like change. New friends wave just to say hi, and if old friends see you down, they'll ask why. Yeah, this is my kind of place. Yeah, this is my kind of place. Thank you, thank you. My kind of place. Yeah, Ryan, I got one for you coming up in a little bit, too. Oh, man. Eric, good to see you, cuz. This whole thing started, man, we were all wondering what was going on. Everybody was thinking, man, are we going to just be quarantined forever? So we'd wake up and we'd say, what are we going to do today? You going to hang out on the front porch? You're going to hang out on the back deck? Because that was about our only two choices right there for a while. So I wrote this song. It's called My Front Porch. Front porch to watch the world go by. From my front porch to see the neighbors I wave high. From the skateboarders and the ballers, parents with their strollers. My front porch. My front porch, I can sip coffee or beer. My front porch, my dog scratches his ear. Then he yawns and he stretches and he finds some shade. Winks at me, he knows he's got it made. My front porch. Out there I like to go, plenty of sun and the wind don't blow. Hammock chair tells me to sit down, extra beers helps my friends hang around. my front porch. My front porch is just out my front door. My front porch, it feels like a different world. Sure to turn my phone off, turn my music on my front porch. I can drink as much as I want, and I don't have to drive anywhere. When it's time to go home, but hell, I'm already there. On my front porch, baby. From my front porch, I can flowers dancing with the bees. My front porch, I see the hawk floating on the breeze. And I bring my guitar so I can play my songs on my front porch. There's a spot out there I like to go, plenty of sun and the wind don't blow. Hammock chair tells me to sit down, extra beers keeps my friends around. My front porch. Come on, hang out with me, honey. Oh, we're gonna just watch the sunset for a little while. Have a good time, yeah, man. My front porch. Almost lost my pick on that one. I'm going to do this one for you here because before COVID, and we had all these people coming up and playing in bars and stuff like that, we'd always seem to have somebody come up and say to us, me or guys I play with, hey, my friend can sing. Can she come sing? And I'd say, sure. And I'd take the mic out and I'd say, go ahead. And they'd say, no. I mean, like with you guys. And I'd say, well, you don't really need us if you can sing, right? Now, I will say once in a blue moon, somebody's really good, but usually they're not very good. And usually they've had a few too many drinks when they come up to say that. So I always tell them, you don't need music to sing if you can carry a tune. Now, I don't have a great voice. I don't, kind of Pavarotti or Aretha Franklin or something like that. But I can carry a tune. So I always tell them, you don't need us. You can do a song without instruments. And I do this song. It's a Janis Joplin song. And a lot of y'all know it. So sing along at home if you like. It's a Mercedes-Benz song. Whoa, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Well, dialing $4 is trying to reach me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord, please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Thank you, thank you. Hey, man, I appreciate the compliment, Jimmy Lee, but I'm really not a great musician. Apparently, though, Jimmy Lee plays the keyboards and the guitar. So, again, he will be here next week, 7 o'clock. If y'all like this show, Sharguin Music, man, they're just giving us an opportunity, and I really appreciate it, and I know the other musicians appreciate it. They started this because of the virus. They said people still want to share music. You know, they say social distancing, but I really believe we are physically distancing. And if we work at it, we don't have to social distance too much. We can still hang out together. Not quite the same, I get it, but it's still being with other people, and that counts. So I'm going to tune in next week and catch Jimmy Lee here. And if y'all been to the Keys, you probably recognize some of these places here in the song. And if you've never been to the Keys, you at least recognize this feeling when you are in the office and you got a flight getting you the hell out of here in about 4 hours, and you're at your office and you ain't getting squat done and you can't focus, and you suddenly realize, I don't care. I'm leaving in a few hours. So that's what this song is called, Leave My Drink in My Hand. It was almost vacation. I had a few more hours to go. Well, I couldn't focus, and I didn't care. I had 1 foot out the door. I broke a few laws driving home to get the bag I packed the night before. A few t-shirts and coconut lotion, flip-flops and shorts. I'm gonna drink a few cold beers, watch the sunset. I'm gonna listen to Michael Franti, and all wash around in my head. Maybe I'll fall asleep on a beach towel in the sand. Throw a blanket over me, leave my drink in my hand. Well, plane touchdown from Key West town about 6:30 or so. Bought a cab to Mallory Square so I could watch the show. The sunset pushing longer shadows, so I headed for Higgs Beach with a bottle and a Bluetooth speaker, all I needed within reach. Gonna drink a few rum drinks, watch the sunset. Gonna listen to Michael Franti, it all wash around in my head. Maybe I'll fall asleep on a beach towel in the sand. Throw a blanket over me, leave my drink in my hand. Next morning I woke up, I crawled down to Anna's Cuban Cafe. Sandwich de huevo, cafe con leche. Then I put on my bare feet, I found a palm tree shade in the sand. Let the waves sing me to sleep. Woke up to do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna sip on a margarita, watch the sunset. I'm gonna listen to Jimmy Buffett. Why not? It all wash around in my head. Maybe I'll fall asleep on a beach towel in the sand. Throw a blanket over me, leave my drink in my hand. Well, I'm gonna sip on a little whiskey, watch the sunset. I'm gonna listen to Dave Mininberg, and it all wash around in my head. Maybe I'll fall asleep on a beach towel in the sand. Throw a blanket over me, leave my drink in my hand. Yeah, man, leave my drink in my hand. Nancy, I hope you recognize some of those places. Sherry, it's good to see you guys here, man. We're going to get all going to get together one of these days. I'm going to do this song for my friends out there. I don't know if they're out there or not, but so I was playing these shows. We started on Thursday once this whole thing started, so I started playing outside in front of my house. And all these people that I hadn't heard from or talked to in a long time started reaching out, and they were watching, and it was really kind of a cool thing. And one of these days, a friend of mine, and actually we became kind of more friendly because of doing the shows, Velvet, she said, can you do something nice for my wife? Maybe a song for her that she likes, like a James Taylor song or something. She said, we've had some tough times. I said, well, you know, what do you mean? She said, well, it's been a life of worry, but it's been a life of love. And I thought, man, that's a great line right there. I need to use that. So I said, can you send me some little background on your story? So for their anniversary, I wrote them this song. It's called You Are My Everything. In a bar playing darts, talking about your ex. We had no idea we'd be more than friends, and I'll always give thanks to Maya Angelou, 'cause it's how you make me feel. Not always what you say, what you do. It's been a life of worry, but it's been a life of love, and we go together like a hand in a glove. And I'll always be by your side, no matter what life brings. And I hope you know this song, that you are my everything. Grandma would have adored you, your kindness and your smile. And I'm so glad we said I do. You bring me joy I just can't hide. Whenever I'm with you, it's where I want to be. 'Cause the waves a little smaller and the road's a little smoother when you're with me. Sometimes late at night, when you're sleeping there in bed, listen to you breathe, gently kiss your head. 'Cause it's been a life of worry, and it's been a life of love, and we go together like a hand in a glove. And I'll always be by your side, no matter what life brings. And I hope this song lets you know that you are my everything. And I'll always be by your side, no matter what life brings. And I hope this song lets you know that you are everything. Thank you. And sorry I messed up the words there. I can see some of your comments while I'm playing. And anyway, glad you saw that, Velvet. This is a Jack Johnson song, man. Jack Johnson, what a life, man. Professional surfer, professional singer-songwriter. I'm glad I'm a teacher, for those of y'all who don't know. And I am very grateful that I've been able to be a teacher and help kids. But maybe if I had another life, I'd be a surfer first and, and a songwriter, Jack Johnson. Anyway, I thank you very much, Nancy and Barbara. Well, it's really too bad. Became a prisoner of his own past. Stand a moment in the back with the brown thumbtack. Held up a list of things he got to do when it's really no good. Moving on before he understood. Shot the future in the book with every step he took from the places that he's been, cause he forgot to look. You better stable it together and call it bad weather. 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 Well, I guess you could say that it don't even know where to begin. But it looked both ways, cause he was so afraid, digging deeper to the ditch with every chance he missed and the mess he made. Hate is such a strong word, and every brick he laid a mistake, they say, cause his walls are getting taller, his world is getting smaller. Better stable it together and call it bad weather. 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 And it's really too bad. Became a prisoner of his own past. Stand a moment in the back with the brown thumbtack. Held up a list of things he got to do, well, it's really no good. Moving on before he understood. He shot the future in the foot with every step he took from the places that he's been, before he forgot to look. You better stable it together and call it bad weather. 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 Well, if we get together, we can do whatever. And if we get together, we'll be twice as clever. So if we get together, I really love you up here. We can stable it together and call it bad weather. Yeah. Oh, Misha Heron, I've seen your stuff all over the place, man. I like your stuff, and yeah, man, you got to go check her out too. It's really cool when you see other musicians jumping in here. My brother, I am not going to do any Eagles songs tonight. Oh, she's coming here? Oh, you guys got to check out Misha Heron. I check out her stuff online, and she will be here at some point in time. I don't know the date, but keep checking Sharguin Music. Check them out. And, Misha, why don't you go ahead and post when you're going to be here? What the hell? We're all in this together. We're working together. So, post. And don't forget, next week we got Jimmy Lee. And he's been tuning in tonight, and I appreciate that. And he's coming next week. So, he does keyboard and plays guitar and sings. I mean, he's one of these guys that's really talented, you know. Not like me. I'm just personable. You know, I got personality. So keep turning in here, man. Oh, else I'm glad you like Jack Johnson, man. I love that guy. I'm going to do this song. I can write love songs, but I can write songs that really aren't about love. February 25th, Misha Heron's going to be here. So if y'all didn't see that, write it down. So that's not too far off, and Jimmy Lee's next week. Sometimes you have a relationship, and you're trying to figure out how the hell to get out of it, and you can't. So then the gods smile upon you, and it just works out. Maybe she leaves you. Woke up this morning and realized you were gone. And I said to myself, thank God, you witch. Never want to see you again. Oh, thank God, you're gone. Going out with my friends. I'm gonna stay out and party all night long. Dance with some girls and sing my song. Thank God, you're gone. never want to see you again. I used to hang out all night and you'd never even call. If I so much as breathed wrong, you'd accuse me of being unfaithful. I see you out there with some guy, shaking it like you do. And if I so much as blinked wrong, you'd accuse me of not trusting you. So thank God you're gone. Never want to see you again. Oh, thank God you left. I'm going out with my friends. I'm on a hangout party all night long. Dance with some girl and sing my song. Thank God you're gone. Never want to see you again. I had a hunch you were messing around and I saw you sneaking out. Followed you to a rich old man and I caught you with your legs spread out. Now I'm gonna leave my dishes in the sink, my underwear on the floor. You go ahead and kiss my ass, you bit no good. Whoa, thank God you're gone. Never want to see you again. Thank God you left. Going out with my friends. I'm on a hangout party all night long. Dance with some girls and sing my song. Thank God you're gone. Never want to see you again. Thank God you're gone. Never want to see you again. Yeah, thank God. I've had one or two of those. That's my theory. If you want your marriage to last, date a lot of crazy people first. It's a good theory, right? The master of ceremonies here at Sharguin is nodding his head. We're going to take you now to a little bit different place. I like to write songs about people I know. And this friend of mine, one day she said, when are you going to write a song about me? And I knew her story. But I couldn't remember all of it, so I said, if you could write me a, give me like a one-page kind of a summary of it. I think we need a spotlight here on this song if we got it. That kind of song. Anyway, she sent me her life story, and I put it into words for a song, and she said she liked it very much. And if you like it, you can always check it out on YouTube. By the way, a lot of my stuff here is on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, all those other places, and go check them out. Many of them. My YouTube page has a whole lot of this sort of solo stuff, but also has some stuff I've recorded down there in Nashville, probably a good 9 or 10 songs. So it's a little different feel with a studio recording. But anyway, this is for my friend. I got a friend whose story you ought to know. Tragedy and triumph, enough for a Broadway show. Mama left her on the day that she was born. Aunt and uncle took her in and they gave her a home. And she walks with her head held high. She still has her pride. By the time she was 6, they had gone their separate ways. Grew up and got married young with a baby soon on the way. And there was too much anger and tears and she had to move on. Finally met a good man, but in time he passed on. And she walks with her head held high. She still has her pride. Sometimes you wonder how people make it. And if you meet her, well, you might have no idea. of the times that she should have and could have given up. But she stands tall, never giving in to her fears. Worked her way through school, then decided to give back. Teaches kids not to quit now. She ain't looking back. Another man in her life now, strong hands but a gentle soul. She'll tell you she's as sane as she could be, knowing what she knows. And she walks with her head held high. She still has her pride. Yes, and she still has her pride. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Played that at a little bar called Bobby's Idle Hour down in Nashville, and there's this wonderful lady. She's a wonderful songwriter. She's been writing for Sony for years, Joey Scott. And she said that is a very well written song, and just made me feel terrific. And of course, I got to thank my friend for giving me the inspiration for that song. So thank you. Why not? We're at the beach. Well, we got to do a Jimmy Buffett song. Actually met him one night. My wife and I were hanging out in an old bar called Tobacco Road down there in Miami. And we hung out with him for a little while there during the evening. We got up on stage and played for a while. That was actually the night we got engaged. How about we do Pirate Looks at 40? Yeah, what the hell? Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the men who rode you switch from sail to steam. In your belly where you hold the treasures, if you have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. Cannons don't thunder and there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late. Arriving too late. And I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass. Made enough money to buy my hammy, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last. And I go for younger women, live with several a while. I ran away, they come back one day, and still I can manage a smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Well, I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. Passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks. Gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing, down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends. Just a few friends. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all the years I found, my occupational hazard been, my occupation's just not around. Feel like I'm drowning. I wanna go downtown, feel like I'm drowning. Oh, Miss Key West Town. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Eddie Gomez. I am going to look you up and get back down there. One of my favorite things when I was teaching down in Miami, I coached baseball, and the baseball coaches at the end of the year, we'd go down and we'd all go on his boat. Eddie had it, and I'm not much of a fisherman, but those guys would fish, and we went back and we took mahi right out of the water, and I cooked it because I love to cook. And it was one of the greatest couple days I had, man, and thank you. That was a wonderful memory, Eddie, and I am going to get back down there, I guarantee it. And sooner than later, I promise you, within the next year or so, I will be down there. So a lot of memories and good people, man. So I wrote this song with a friend of mine in Nashville. His name is Reed Brannon, and I got the idea for this song. I was playing a winery, and I played a song about a day off. It was kind of it was just this kind of easy day song. And after the show, a friend of mine came up and said, yeah, we'll dye her hair blonde. A friend of mine came up and said, man, Jimmy Buffett wishes he'd written that song. And I thought, well, I don't think Jimmy Buffett lays in bed at night worrying and going, man, if only I'd written that song Dave Mininberg wrote, I'd be, famous now. But it did give me an idea, and I went to Nashville. I had this song idea in my back pocket, figuratively, or figuratively, right? And Reed and I were getting together. He says, what do you got, man? So that's what you do when you co-write. You start sharing ideas. And I shared this idea with him, and he really liked it. So about 8 or 10 hours later, we worked all day at studio time, and we were or room time, whatever, I don't know, BMI or Seaside, ASCAP, one of these places. We get rooms. And at the end of the day, we had most of this song written. And this song has gotten more radio play for me than any other song I've done. It's been on the radio down in the Keys. It's been on the radio in Tampa. Been on the radio up in Cleveland. I think maybe at UVA, a couple other schools. Anyway. This song is called Jimmy Buffett Didn't Write This Song, and it's kind of a signature song, I guess. But hope you all like it. Heading down to A18, mile marker 48. We left past a trailer park, second story tiki bar right beside the bay. Bartender brings me a drink, wicked brew that she just made. An oceanfront view from this bar stool, I'm already wasting away. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song, kind that makes you wanna sing along. Sip another straw with alcohol, somewhere it's always 5 o'clock. There's a pretty smile with long tan legs, stealing glances giving me away. I think I feel a hit coming on. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song. Sun sliding down the sky, spring breakers getting high. A local legend shows up, he high fives and fist bumps, selfies with somebody's wife. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song, kind that makes you wanna quit your job or fill another straw with alcohol. Somewhere it's always 5 o'clock. There's a pretty smile with long tan legs, stealing glances giving me away. I think I feel a hit coming on. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song. I met him in Miami at Tobacco Road, and I'd like to give him some credit. But the booze and the ladies inspire me to write. And if the flip-flop fits, you know I'm gonna wear it. The man's a genius and all, but Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song, kind that makes you wanna sing along. Sip another straw with alcohol. where it's always 5 o'clock. There's a pretty smile with long tan legs, stealing glances giving me away. I think I feel a hit coming on. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song. There's a pretty smile with long tan legs, skinny dipping out there in the waves. I think I feel a swim coming on. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song. I think I feel a hit coming on. Jimmy Buffett didn't write this song. Oh, thank you. So I used to live right over here in West Virginia, and my neighbor Jack used to make wine out of. Used to make wine out of dandelions and orange peels, and he give it to us in little Dixie cups. We lived in a house, just to give an example, in West Virginia. People say, "How do I get to your house?" And I'd say, "Well, you cross over the border, and about a mile down, you'll see a bunch of mailboxes. Right before an elementary school, you take a left, and then you see a burnt-down house. There's only a chimney left, and you take another left. And then when you see the racetrack kind of road on the gravel part, you take a right, and you look up to the left, and you'll see us." There wasn't really no street address there. It was close to the largest rattlesnake den on the East Coast, by the way. So I wrote this song called Homemade Wine. Lived on a mountain not far from here. On a clear day you can see everywhere. Folks get together and had a good time. Drank a little of that dandelion wine. Sweet sipping, warm feeling, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine, homemade wine. Homemade wine, love me a little of that homemade wine. Once a year where we play a rodeo, sometime or other late in a show. Show that breaks out that Tennessee shine. Reminds me of that dandelion wine. Sweet sipping, warm feeling, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine. Apples or grapes or berries or fine. Water, yeast, and sugar, then you give it some time. Maybe 3 weeks or a month or so. Take your friend's keys, cause I ain't driving home. Homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine. You can buy store-bought any old time. Do what I told you once in a while. Make some of your own go-go juice. That'll get you real high, it'll make you feel loose. Sweet sipping, warm feeling, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine, homemade wine, homemade wine. Love me a little of that homemade wine. more songs. I'm going to do a slow one and then a fun one here. All right, Ryan, here's your song. Ah. We're going to do just a couple more songs here. I'll remind everybody that we got Jimmy Lee coming next week. We got Misha Heron coming on the 25th. Keep tuning in, man. These guys at Sharguin Music, they really, they only do this because they like live music, and we missed it. So they decided, let's get the next best thing, man. We are physical distancing, but we are not social distancing. And this song is called Sunset. And got the little sunset background in there. My friend Ryan goes to the beach more than I do. I wish I was doing as much as he was, but he's always posting the pictures, and I love seeing them. A cheap motel. But a minute to the beach. Bottle of whiskey and some ice from the machine. Plastic cup, kinda leave on the sink. The ocean invites me out, sit and have a drink. Gonna watch the sunset, get mellow for a while. Feel the sand, smell the salt, it always makes me smile. 3 hours to get here, but I feel the world away. I feel small, staring at the ocean, let the waves wash my troubles away. The afterglow from the sun lets its fires dance with the clouds, like a Bob Ross painting show, and I could watch for hours. Man, I really miss him now that he is gone. But in our hearts and on TV, the legend lives on. Gonna watch the sunset, get mellow for a while. Feel the sand, smell the salt, it always makes me high. 3 hours to get here, but I feel the world away. I feel small, staring at the ocean as the waves wash my troubles away. In the morning, I'll go crabbing, maybe kayak in the bay. Then a late breakfast, and I'll sleep the day away. Ah, but if the rains pay a visit, I'll find an outdoor bar. Put old songs on the jukebox, let them play upon my heart. Gonna watch the sunset, get mellow for a while. Feel the sand and smell the salt, it always gets me high. 3 hours to get here, and I feel the world away. I feel small, staring at the ocean as the waves wash my troubles away. Sometimes I have too much to feel. I come to this place, and it always helps me heal. 3 hours to get here, but I feel the world away. I feel small, staring at the ocean, let the waves wash my troubles away. I let the waves wash my troubles away. Oh, thank you very much. I think we're going to do one more song. I just want to let you know, thank you for watching and supporting live local music. You can certainly find me at DaveMininberg.com. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on YouTube at Dave Mininberg. Check my stuff out, my stuff online, and I always, it always helps me if you hit like or whatever and you share stuff. That's always good. Got Jimmy Lee coming next week, and thanks to the folks here at Sharguin Music. I was debating on what song to do for my last song, but seeing my old friend Eddie here from Miami, I used to hang out at this place called Shorty's Barbecue down in Miami, and they serve great barbecue, man. One of these old school places with wood benches, and you get this little kind of a shaker full of barbecue. Best I can describe as barbecue gravy. Oh, and I saw this beautiful woman come in one day on her motorcycle. And man, she dug into that barbecue, and I thought, man, I am in love. So I had to write a song to memorialize Barbecue Betty. Way down South Dixie Highway, the Shorty Barbecue Place, established in 1951, the best fries and gravy in the state. It was there that I met Barbecue Betty, the love of my life. Within 1 week I was on my knees, asking her to be my wife. Barbecue Betty, you are the answer to all of my dreams. A woman who doesn't mind getting sauce on her jeans. Well, every Sunday we ride on a vintage Indian Scout. Eat, drink, laugh, and then head home, wear each other out. Barbecue Betty. On Sunday late in the afternoon, she came strolling in. Back, let me try that again. Leather boots with stiletto heels, jet black hair and a sun-drenched skin. And everybody waved, they knew her name. It was clear she was a regular guest. Beauty made my jaw drop to my plate. Barbecue Betty written on her vest. Barbecue Betty, you are the answer to all of my dreams. A woman who doesn't mind getting sauce on her jeans. Well, every Sunday we ride on a vintage Indian Scout. Eat, drink, laugh, and then head home, wear each other out. Barbecue Betty. Well, she sat down one table over, plate of chicken, barbecue ribs, smothered the food with that sauce. She shook it out, thick and rich, washed it down with a cold beer. And that's when I caught her eye. Kissed the sauce off my cheek, and then she finished my key lime pie. Well, sometimes late at night, thank my lucky stars for the lady in my life. And Shorty is barbecue sauce, Barbecue Betty. Barbecue Betty, you are the answer to all of my dreams. A woman who doesn't mind getting sauce on her jeans. Well, every Sunday we ride on a vintage Indian Scout. Eat, drink, laugh, and then head home, wear each other out. Barbecue Betty, love of my life. Barbecue Betty, now you're my wife. Barbecue Betty. Hey, thank you very much. I love you too, Mom. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And make sure you come back next week and check out Jimmy Lee, and come in every week to check out Sharguin Music. And, of course, look me up and come out and check me out. I'm playing around all over the place, usually almost every weekend. So we'll see you, and thanks again.